Hey everybody, it's Edgewind here, and I've got a knife review for you today. Now, this is going to be really cool. This is a 2-for-1 video. I ordered some blades before from a website. I haven't ordered from this website before, but I thought I'd give it a whirl, called the Knife Center. And they've got a wide variety. And if you have not been there, I highly recommend it. Just by brand names alone, they've got dozens, if not hundreds, of different brands. Each of them producing incredibly high quality and reasonably priced knives. So if you're in the market for a good blade, this is definitely a place to check out. And they don't just sell knives there, like tactical knives. They sell everyday carry knives, they sell fixed blade hunting knives, they sell skinning knives, they sell kitchen knives, flashlights, military gear, rope, keychains with self-defense items on them, nightsticks, the whole shebang. Really cool place, and definitely check it out. And I'm going to give you another reason to check it out. Not just these knives specifically, but the story about how I came across one of them. And we're going to start with one, and forgive me for a moment, I have my phone with me. I want to make sure I get these names 100% right, because I'm just that kind of guy. This one right here is the CRKT, what's it here? CRKT 7904 Hammond Cruiser, and this is a really nice little knife right here. This is actually going to replace my Cold Steel Code 4. Now don't get me wrong, I love my Cold Steel Code 4. AUS 8A steel, incredibly sharp, very ergonomic handle, fits in the hand great. It's just a great knife all around, but I'd like just to shake it up a bit, and there are some times when it's just not practical to use. If I'm wearing heavy gloves at work or whatnot, it's a little tricky for me to hold. Now this knife, the Hammond Cruiser, is a very nice knife. As you can see, the size is about the same, maybe a little smaller than the Code 4, but the handle is much thicker. You got a good view of that?
Yep. Much
thicker handle. So if you're wearing gloves, this is not gonna, be a problem. You're definitely gonna make sure you're gonna know you're holding this knife. The blade itself has a very subdued matte finish rather than the super reflective look of the Code 4. And in some ways that can be kind of a good thing if the blade's getting gunky with tape and whatnot, because I cut a lot of tape at work in my job. And so the blade styles, even though this one's a little bit wider, they're actually pretty similar. This is a clip point blade, just like this one. This is a clip point. The only thing that's really different here is the width, the length, and the thickness. Now I'm going to turn this towards my camera guy, towards Ruiner. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Alright, you see that the Code 4 is a little thicker than this one, than the Cruiser. Now, obviously having a nice, good distribution of weight to your blade is a great thing. But having this lighter blade might come in handy if you need to get it out to do some work a lot faster, or if you just don't need a bulky blade to do your work. Sometimes you need a thinner blade to get that finer work done. And this has got a nice thin spine, a nice thin tip here, so you can really do any kind of delicate work you need to do. This is a great everyday carry knife. What also is really cool is it has this little safety right here. You click that up and it locks the blade in place, so you can't just put it back. It keeps the slip lock from coming loose here. So then you just pull it back, and you see here, it's got a little flipper. So you got a nice sturdy little knife here. I really like it a lot. And what's really cool, and this is what I wanted to talk about, was this knife retails at the CRKT website for $69.99, $70 basically. I got it from Knife Center for $17.94, basically $20. That is a huge discount. So if you're looking for a great working knife at a really reasonable price, that is definitely something to check out. Knife Center, for a vast majority of their products, they will have specials. These knives might not be in circulation anymore. They might have a limited number left. They might have an overstock. Whatever the reason, they will sell knives at a discounted price. So you could come across something really awesome like this that normally would cost you a hell of a lot more, and you don't even have to break the bank getting it. So that's something to definitely check out. Now this other knife, this was my work knife. This knife I got for when I'm walking to and from work. Being legally blind, I'm obviously, to some, I might be an easy target with my mobility cane and whatnot that they might want to take advantage, do me harm, and steal from me or whatnot. And so you need a tool to protect yourself. This is the CRKT M21-04G. This knife is all about combat. As you can see, it's got a spear point blade. It's also got a recurved edge and very, very intimidating. Can you see it pretty well? Is the light reflecting off those edges?
Yeah.
That is called their VEF serrations. Now, I had another CRKT knife with this, the M16-14D SFG, but I have misplaced it, and I wish I remember where I put the stupid thing. I'd love to do a review on that too. But it also had the VEF serrations. And these serrations, if you want to use this in everyday work, it is going to meet the task above and beyond the Call of Duty. The way these recurves work is that they pull material into them and provide a much smoother cutting action than your typical triple point serrations. So this is a very, very effective cutting tool. Now, if this one also has a very interesting feature, it looks like it has the same sort of safety that the Cruiser had, but it doesn't. This is their auto lock, and you'll only find this at CRKT. They're the only guys that will do this because they have a patent on it. Basically, when the knife is in this position to close it, you have to pull this one down with your thumb or your finger, and then push this lock in, and then it closes. So it's a very, very secure knife. They say on their website that this double locking mechanism makes the knife into a quote-unquote virtual fixed blade. And obviously I've handled a fixed blade or two in my time, and it really does give you that feel. And plus the sound it makes when you deploy the blade is just, you know you've got something sturdy in your hands. Double locks in and it feels solid. Now both of these knives are made from a very interesting steel, and I would recite it from memory, but that's a lot of numbers and I cannot pull it off the top of my head. So let me reference the old phone again, and I will tell you what that steel name is. And I thank you for your patience. I'm sure some of you are probably laughing at me. But the steel type is HCR14. HCR14, I believe it's stainless steel. And both have a hardness of about, let's see here. They both have a hardness of 55 to 57 HRC. Now that means that these knives, while holding a great edge, once it loses that edge, it's going to be a little tricky to sharpen. You're not going to be able to take this to one of those, $5 pull-through sharpeners and get the edge you want. You're going to have to take this to a stone or a wheel, and you're going to have to get it sharpened that way, because these knives are serious steel. And that's another reason I like them too, because I can go to my local Bass Pro or Dick's Sporting Goods or whatever, and they can put the edge back on for me. And the thing is, it's going to take a while for these knives to lose that cutting edge, as opposed to the cold steel, or even another one of my everyday carry knives, my SOG, which both have AOS 8A steel. Great steel. It makes a very, very sharp blade. Some say it's sharper than a scalpel. I've never handled a scalpel, so I wouldn't know. However, it is incredibly sharp. But the drawback is, just by the nature of the steel, it's very soft. So while you can put a sharp edge on it, it will lose that sharp edge rather quickly. So you have to spend as much time sharpening it as you do using it, in my opinion. But then again, I get a lot of use out of my knives, so it might be different for you. Some of you might be getting a knife like this just to open envelopes and cut zip lines. Others, like me, will be, cutting zip lines, breaking down boxes, cutting tape off of things, cutting stretch wrap, and cutting. So you might want that knife that's got a more durable steel. Now, I'm going to be checking out other knives and other brands from Knife Center, and I'll be bringing them to you. But these were my first two purchases, and I'm really excited about both of them, and I cannot wait to break these in at my job. I literally just got these today, about several hours before the making of this video. So you're seeing this just about the time I'm really seeing this. I'm super excited about it, and I cannot wait to it's just so exciting. But that's all for this video. Thank you again for watching, and Offend Osiris.